It's not funny. Stop laughing. Come on, we gotta get this podcast popping.
Yeah, check.
Yeah.
I'll set out all the bullshit.
It's not gonna be easy. I don't like looking at Dom in the eyes. It's not.
Yo, I can't do this.
I don't think I ever sat across the table.
I've never sat at the table and looked at you like a real person in my entire life.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
is this? What are we doing here? What we got going on?
All right, guys. So, yo, what's up, podcast listeners? You're listening to the Dom Jackson Experience with special guest Ozzy McIntosh today.
Yeah, Jersey, we in here.
We in here.
Shit. The fuck you talking about? Yeah.
Oh man, me and Ozzy go way back to
like a decade. It's been a decade.
10 years.
That's what a decade is.
Actual factual. So excuse all the nonsense coming up. Well, not
we
really
about to hear
excuse
pure nonsense. Don't excuse this shit. Just know that this whole podcast is about to be all nonsense.
So we'll attempt to get some real life out of this too. You know, talking about what Ozzy does and some of Ozzy's journey so far. But how you feeling, first of all, buddy?
I'm feeling great, bro. I got my queen here. She in the room, looking all nice per usual. My dog. I'm talking to my dog on his podcast. I'm like the first guest on this show, I think.
Yes,
I think.
You are.
All right, cool.
First one to get your own title, too. It's going to be just Ozzy McIntosh.
That's just the name of the podcast. Featuring Dom.
For real. Bars. That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah. Nah, but man, I feel like it was, all right, so, you know Gavin, obviously. 2 years ago, Gavin was like, yo, he moved out here to San Diego. We used to live together in Jersey. Moved to San Diego, and when he was in San Diego, he was like, yo, come visit. And when I visited, I was like, damn, bro. Like, I need to come here. Like, you just felt it. And I feel like you probably felt the same exact shit.
Oh, yeah. California vibes.
Yeah, that shit just takes a hold of you. So, I made the move, man. And, like, at first, I kind of didn't know, like, what I wanted to do. And I felt like I needed to be a part of something. So, my immediate thought was to go back to school. Because I had dropped out 4 years prior to that. Mm-hmm. And I was, like, just trying to figure shit out, doing art shit, doing music shit. And I think that all that led up to me deciding to want to try something in architecture. So I went to school for architecture. It was cool, but I quickly realized that there's a lot of rules in architecture, and I don't like rules, as most people that know me know.
No rule Ozzy.
I'm not. No rule Ozzy. Yeah, no, fuck rules. Rules are whack. But I have too much respect for architecture to want to disrupt it in that way. I think that it should be the way it is, honestly, because it's buildings and it's structures that people's safety relies on. So
yeah, it is. Yeah.
So I moved in with a few roommates that are involved in like film and stuff, and and also through like other people that I've known, I kind of realized that I want to do production design. And with production designers usually do is like design all the visuals, anything visual related, as far as the storytelling for film, TV sets. And I think one of the main people, actually, I was watching a documentary earlier with my girl, S. Devlin, man. S. Devlin, she's made and produced a lot of stages, sets. You can think about like Kanye's Glow in the Dark. Kanye's Yeezus, Watch the Throne, Beyonce's.
She did Yeezus?
Yeah, she did Yeezus.
That was a great stage.
Yeah, bro.
It's a great stage.
Her and her team, man, like crazy. But yeah, if y'all interested in design, look up S. Devlin. She's fucking dope.
So what kind of design are you doing currently, so people know? Yeah,
right now I think I'm kind of doing whatever. Like I think I'm in like the exploration stage, but I do graphic design. I do like flat illustrations. Digital painting sometime, but that's like more if I'm like really, really in the mood. But I think my main thing right now is flat illustrations, just because of the simplicity. And also with vector art, you're able to scale the art as big or as small as you want without like disrupting the quality. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now, man. I'm just trying to test the waters to see where shit's going.
Ozzy just being modest, guys. Ozzy does a lot of different stuff. Ozzy makes some beats. You know,
I make beats, but
he got some tunes, and he got some tunes in the heat for your ears. He got some graphic design, some heat for your eyes.
Yeah.
He got some scents he's making. You know, heat for your nose.
I don't make heat for your nose. This is a false claim I don't know what heat for your nose even looks like.
Yo, yeah, that's his next thing. He's gonna make essential oils. Oils by Ozzy.
Oils by Ozzy. Damn, bro.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, man, what the fuck? How you been, dog?
Oh, I've been good,
Like,
man.
we talked for a little bit last night, but we didn't really talk.
You know,
You told me about the escapades, but you didn't tell me about like how's how's real life, dog?
You know, being in San Diego's been great. It's January. I'm over here like 7 months now, which is absolutely insane. I'm really loving it out here. Like,
it's been 7 months already.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
That's insane.
That's crazy. I'm like, damn, 7 months. Like, it's a long ass time.
Mm-hmm.
Had my first birthday out here. Well, kind of. I was in Miami, but like, it's birthday away.
You were across the country.
I was across the country.
You were not here. He was in Miami, living it up.
Happy birthday.
Shit.
But yeah, man. I mean, I love it out here, man.
It's amazing, isn't it?
The weather. Actually, Ozzy moved a couple months before I moved, and when Ozzy came back to visit last Christmas, I asked him. I was like, "Yo, man, do you miss it all?" He was like,
couple years, you mean?
No. When you came back before I moved, I moved I moved January 19, but you came back to visit that December 18.
Oh yeah, last December.
Yeah, and I was talking to you, and I was like, "Yo, man, like, so you miss it at all?" And you were just like,
"Fuck no."
Like, nah.
Wait, can I curse on this?
Yeah.
Oh,
fuck yeah.
Fuck no.
Hell yeah, we cursing on this shit. Sorry, Mom. I hope you don't listen to this one.
Yeah, Ma, listen, you know I curse already. It's all good.
It's better than other stories we'll hear on this eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, I was like,
yo, yeah, we got ghosts in the building.
yo, the ghost trying to get in the pod.
Yeah,
Yo,
paranormal activity.
Yo, the ghost of the room. The ghost of Christmas past is in the house right now. Christmas in July.
Anyway, trying so hard not to laugh right now.
Anyway, I digress. Anyway, Ozzy said, fuck no, he ain't coming back. And I was like, that's a little bit much. I was like, I didn't really get it until I got out here, and I was like,
there's mad reasons, bro. It's like, to start with, it's like just the people. Like, all right, I love Jersey. Jersey's always gonna be home, but especially in the creative field, there's something that I realized that people back home, there's like a need, like a crab in the barrel type, where it's like everybody's trying to step on each other. But out here, it's like everybody's so down to collaborate because they realize that everybody has something different to give to like a whole, and it's easier to climb when you have a bunch of people trying to do the same shit, rather than trying to like break each other down. And I do think I'm succeeding out here because of the competitive nature of back home, but at the same time, I don't think it's like healthy for a whole career.
I think so too.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you're going through now as far as like the process of you kind of discovering your next form of art you're taking on? What are some of like the struggles you're going through currently, or like the thought processes? Yeah,
for sure. Good question. So I think what I'm trying to do right now, because I'm into set design, I think I'm trying to do more motion graphics, because in motion graphics you could apply them 2 stages. You have like your structural set, and then you have like the ability to put the motion graphics on a projector, and you can map them to whatever shape you want. So I mean, that's where I'm trying to go right now. It's don't break your brain, bro.
You're putting graphics on a motion thing, so almost like a big like etch a sketch thing that you kind of like.
It's like where's the camera at? It's like a big etch and sketch. This nigga.
Hold on. All right, we're back after a brief intermission.
Yes.
Yo, obviously we're not meant to be on mics together for this long.
Nah. We were talking about real shit for a second too.
We were. I guess like every time we get a little pocket of real shit in.
We have a friend named Greg who really fucked up the podcast just now, just to let you guys know. Fucking asshole.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yo, shout out to the boy. We were talking about Etch Your Sketch. We're talking about your
so my boy Dom. I was trying to tell Dom that that using motion graphics on projectors for stages, and he compared it to etch a sketches. So sure, why not? It's like, I guess, yeah. Somewhere or another, it's like an etch a sketch. For all you young bucks that don't know what an etch a sketch is.
They don't have those anymore.
They don't have that shit. Maybe they do, like on the iPad or some shit.
We'll explain it anyway. Well, you explain it. You probably explain it better than I can.
Etch-a-Sketch?
Yeah.
Oh. So on an Etch-a-Sketch,
it's like a little metal thing you write with the knobs.
Yeah. The metal? Is it metal?
I mean, not metal. That's not metal.
It's like plastic. Yeah.
But it has like little.
It's like a little red plastic like box thing, right? And you got the two white plastic knobs, and somehow inside of the screen, when you twist the knobs, like black lines come up. And if you twist them a certain way, it goes one way or another. You can make like a shape, like Etch-a-Sketch artwork.
Yeah. So imagine like taking all like eraser shavings and kind of like putting them inside of a box.
Yes.
And then just like making drawings with it.
Yes.
Except you had to move the knob, so it's like playing a video game, but like a video game of drawing.
A video game of drawing.
That's why that's Etch-a-Sketch.
That's what it is. That's what stage design is. Video game drawing. But yeah, so I'm just trying to, I'm trying my best to learn different programs, a few different programs to use. If anybody else is interested in trying to learn how to use motion graphics, Adobe After Effects, which I'm sure most people that are in design know about. Blender is really good. Blender is good because it's free. Blender is free. It's open source, so that means that developers that know how to code and shit and know how to add stuff, they could make plugins for this, and they don't have to go through like mad different hoops, and it's free and it's like really, really powerful. So I think you saw the last thing that I did on my IG.
Yeah,
I made all that in Blender just by following a tutorial. Hey, that's another thing that's super underrated is YouTube tutorials. Like YouTube is like college.
It is.
YouTube will teach you a lot if you just sit there and like actually just. You can't get frustrated because that's what I do a lot, Same way when I was learning Ableton for music, it took me like 3 different tries to like really, really sit down, be patient, and be like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here, watch this tutorial that somebody took the time to make some random stranger for free, and like learn how to do it. I did the same shit.
Agree.
Yeah, I did the same shit with Blender, but like Blender it's like super duper complex and complicated. But I just feel like once you learn it, it's like now you have a whole world of tools in your hand.
I agree with that so much.
For sure.
Being like since I went to school for business, and obviously I'm a trainer now, but a lot of things that I didn't learn between. Well, I mean, it's enough.
Yeah, everybody knows.
I guess you guys would know I'm a trainer. If you listen to this, you probably
if you know Dom, you know he's a trainer.
Yeah.
If you don't,
if you don't, then like you're listening now. Surprise. Anyway, I went to school for business, but between working out on my own and being in the gym, most of the things I learned about fitness and training other people came from YouTube.
Yeah.
So there's some people that I follow, like Athlete X, Jeff Cavalier. Like there's so many people that I've just listened to and like just taking information from to kind of learn and absorb things. So teaching yourself is like the best way to do things, guys. Like
for sure.
100%.
For sure. And learning by doing too. Like reading books and shit is cool, but like even if you're like for you. If you have a bunch of books that teach you about the like human anatomy and training and shit, it's not useful if you don't try to apply it, like
exactly.
in real life. Mm-hmm. So that's with anything though. It goes with anything. Books when you go so far. But I'm hating because I don't read no more. I'm stupid.
We have a good moment. It's like nah, like goodbye.
Yeah, no, I don't read. Why would I read when I could go through videos and learn shit real fast?
Yeah. It works. Do whatever works best for you.
Kids, if you're listening, read books. Don't listen to me. I'm a dumbass.
I read a couple books.
Yeah, read.
But
everybody read.
Do what works best for you guys. Don't listen to Ozzy.
Don't listen to Ozzy. I'm stupid.
Ozzy just don't know anything.
I don't.
But
I'm not even on this podcast.
I don't know.
What information can anybody gain from this?
Right That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is Ozzy on this show? Why do I even have a podcast in the first place? Listen to us talk is. Oh man, people gonna enjoy this shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's cooking up some crack on the microphone. Cocaina.
Cocaina. Yes.
Hold on, back to real life. Okay. All right. Anyway, so you have your first show coming up pretty soon.
Oh shit! Yes, thank you.
Drop bars.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I told Alba, my girl, I've been trying to avoid that.
You famous.
Avis. Damn. Yeah, I've been trying to avoid honestly thinking about it too much, but it's coming up in about a month and a half, so I gotta like actually start thinking about putting it together. So, it's another tip right here.
Yeah, tell me the process of how you got there. That's a good gem right there.
For sure.
Shout out to Gary V.
Shout out to Gary V. I stole this from Gary V, man. The idea of so what I did was I searched up a bunch of cafes in the LA area, cafes and bars and shit. Why is that a thing? What does and shit mean? Who started it?
I don't know. Why and shit though too? Like it could be anything else. Like shit, nothing you want to add on to your stuff.
Yeah.
And shit.
Can you imagine like ordering like something like, what's up? Oh, we good? We good. We live. We good.
We live.
Anyways, back to real life. Yeah, I got an art show coming up. So the way I got that art show was I emailed and DM'd a bunch of cafes in LA, and literally damn near all of them responded, and I got mad no's, which I expected. I didn't expect. Who the fuck am I,
Exactly.
But I did get a yes from this place called, shout out to Chris at Hey Drinks in Echo Park.
Hey Drinks, represent.
And go there if you like tea.
Real ones only.
That's where it's at.
Yeah. Factuals.
Vibes.
Bars.
So I emailed him. He's like, I showed him my art. I gave him examples of what art would look like hung on like a regular wall. And he emailed me back. He was like, bro, like I really like your shit. Like come in person and we could talk. Funny story. When I got there, I must have sat there for probably like 30 minutes, and he didn't know who I was. Like I didn't say anything. I just sat down, so he didn't know what I was there for. He just walked. He had a meeting outside. He went right past me, walked to the back. He was like started to like make his tea and shit. It was a whole process too, dope ass process. And like I finally was like, I should probably like go up and like tell him that I'm Ozzy, because I shouldn't just assume that everywhere I go, everybody knows.
Yeah, they don't know who you are.
Nobody knows.
I can tell you they don't know who you are. That's the lesson, kids. Take the chance, talk.
Yeah, take
Open
the chance.
Your mouth.
Yeah, don't be shy like me. I'm generally a shy person. But we sat down and we talked, and it wasn't really like I had to sell myself to him, because that part was already done through the work that I showed him in the email. But he just wanted to know like what it was that I was trying to accomplish with like displaying my stuff there specifically. And his advice was to tell me to try to make a series that is like cohesive and that has like a positive message. So I'm like, all right, bet. I kind of already have a few pieces that I want to include in that, but I do want to, he's giving me a chance like to display my art from September to December at his spot.
Nice.
Right? And, we're thinking about having the opening show September 13th or 14th, right? If you're in the LA area, you're listening to this podcast right now, September 13th or 14th, you can be a part of this.
You can. You come through, roll through. I'll be there.
Come through, yeah. I'm going to be there.
There won't be a pod there, but I'll be there.
We might.
A podcast at an art show while we're live streaming, while we're Instagram boomeranging.
We just got the thumbs up from the queen. It's happening. It's happening.
Survive.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great fucking idea. Absolutely. Damn, that's an amazing idea. Dope.
Were you
Yeah, so this is my first time that I'm gonna be doing a solo show. And shout out to all the people. I went to a bunch of art shows in Long Beach this year, and there was a bunch of people there that the first thing you do when somebody meets you is, which is the question that I hate the most, is what do you do? It's like, what if I'm not doing anything? I feel stupid as fuck. Luckily, I make art, so I have like an answer. So a lot of the people that saw my shit, they were like, yo, like why aren't you out here showing your shit? And for me, it was like I just didn't feel like, I don't know. I really didn't have an answer, and that was my answer, that I should be doing it. Like if I don't have an answer to that question, that means that I should just be doing it. Take a chance. Worst thing that happens is that nobody likes my shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. First art show I had, man, I got mad love, and like from then on, I've just been like thinking about how I could incorporate this art shit into or turn this art shit into an avenue into the production design. Whether it be by meeting people or just or even if it's by like sales that like increase my chance of being able to fund my projects and shit. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure shit out, man. I don't know where it's going, but it's going somewhere good. I can tell you that much.
I like that.
Yeah.
Put your shit out there.
Put your shit out there. Don't be afraid, man. But yeah, Chris told me, man, he was like, what we usually do is we usually have like a soft opening, which is like for him there, that's when they have artists show their shit. It's when they have their establishment still open and they just have people come in. but I think he wants to do an event on the 13th or 14th where it's like an event just for the art show, you know. So I'm actually, you know, if anybody has any ideas, I'm actually open. Other than the podcast, that's an amazing idea. If anybody has any ideas as to what I could add to the an art show, that's my first art show ever. You can hit me at Ozzy.
Oh man, you don't know your own handle.
Ozzy,
you fucking up.
Ozzy McIntosh.
Nah,
Who am I?
He didn't even know who he is.
I don't even know.
You had to have your name handle set up instantly.
Ozzy McIntosh. OZZYMCINTOSH.
Boy,
I just have to look on my phone how to spell my own name on Instagram.
Yeah, you don't know how to spell his name on Instagram.
Yeah,
he's not even real him. He's a catfish.
He's
a catfish voice. This bird box right here.
On IG,
Can't
Ozzy. Bird box. On IG, I'm Ozzy McIntosh, OZZYMCINTOSH. Hit me up with any comments, questions, or the fuckery, whatever you need. I got you.
Not the fuckery.
Yeah, all that.
So I always want to know like your creative process of like when you find inspiration. What is that process? What is the process of like going from idea to art, or like going from having a regular day to like, oh, I'm gonna make something, and then knowing what you want to make, and then put it out, like that whole process. What's it like? What's it?
So what's crazy is that like ever since I was a kid, I've had like super duper vivid dreams, and
like lucid dreams.
Lucid dreams, I think, are different than vivid dreams. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. No, do your thing, bro. This is your podcast.
Juice WRLD.
This is your world. We just live here, bro.
It is my world.
Okay.
The Dom Show. All right. Sorry.
Okay. What was I talking about? Before you start really interrupting me, motherfucker.
Fucked up the whole thing. We're having a great moment. Oh my gosh. All right. The creative process of when you're inspired to do things. How do you go from taking it from paper, from brain to...
Shut the fuck up. I got you. My dreams, yeah. So a lot of time when I dream something, and if I could remember it as soon as I wake up, I'll either write what it was, or I'll try to draw like the simplest, ugliest sketch of that. And then, you know, I have like a book of that, or whether it be my notes on my phone. I just kind of just compile those ideas into like into the shapes and shit. And then the shapes end up being and shit. There it goes again. The shapes end up being scenes or figures or faces. I get a lot of my inspiration from just random people on Instagram. Like I'll use their images as like the starting point, you know? Like whether it be somebody's face, or whether it be I like the way somebody's makeup is done on Instagram. Like I can use those colors. There's another app called Adobe Capture. Adobe Capture is good because you can take a photo of anything, whether it be a photo that you grab offline or a photo you take in person, and it'll do a few things. But the number one thing I use it for is it'll take the lights and the darks, separate them, and it'll turn that into like a black and white image. And it's a vector image. So you could take that image, put it into something like Adobe Illustrator or another vector art program, and you can mess around with it.
Shout out to Adobe.
Shout out to Adobe, man. Yo, if y'all want, hey, Adobe, it's your boy. I'm looking at you. If y'all want a sponsor, I'm ready.
We ready.
Yeah, we ready. I'll take free shit or money. I don't know, whatever you want.
I'll take free shit or that's the that's the
I'll slap a sticker on my car, on my Camry.
I'll slap a sticker on my forehead.
Yeah,
straight up.
I got a tattoo on my ass.
Yo,
Adobe.
Real rap.
What are we talking about now?
Inspiration.
Motivation. I get inspiration from a lot of things. I get inspiration from my family, from my friends, from my girl. I get inspiration from a lot of things. Just being out, seeing shit, you know. A lot of weird shit. Like I'll see like an oil spill on the floor and it looks like something, and I'll be like, that's dope. And it's take a mental image, save it for later, and then when you're sitting down making shit, it's like a recall. It's like it's not necessarily that you sit down thinking about that, but you start making something and something starts to look like something that you remember, and you're like, oh shit, like let me incorporate that, you know? So little shit like that, man. Inspiration is everywhere, okay?
It is.
Get out your fucking room, your musty ass room. Stop smoking weed, put the joint down. Stupid.
Get a pen.
Get a pen or a pencil, depending on your preference.
I meant a weed pen.
Oh. Yeah, no, but for real, don't be afraid to seek inspiration outside of the normal places that you seek inspiration from, because I mean, I feel like that's the easiest way to box yourself in is to always stay in the same place.
That's real facts.
Yeah.
That's real facts.
I only spit facts on this podcast here.
That's real facts.
I ain't about to fuck up your first episode.
No,
you know.
I'm glad.
Plus, my name's on the line. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, but inspiration can be drawn from anywhere, any moment in time.
Mm-hmm. How far are we in right now? How many minutes?
We're pretty close. We ain't like that many, and we at like 26.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
this is going pretty smooth so far.
It's going pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're a dumbass. I'm a dumbass.
We're dumbasses. We're two cheeks to the same butt.
Yeah. I don't co-sign that statement. Almost two cheeks of the same butt. Why does that like a good thing to say? Like, I might use that.
Hey, you know what they say? Inspiration comes from many different places.
Okay. All right. Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, guys, today with the weather, it's gonna be warm and
we're not talking about the weather on this podcast. Don't do that. We're not doing that shit. No. Dog, tell me about your next moves, bro. Like, what you think you got planned? What you think you're trying to expand into?
Well, we have obviously we have the Dom Jackson Experience, which name might be changed later, but we're gonna rock that for right now.
We're gonna rock with that.
The podding experience is definitely something I'm super into. Training a store I'm at right now.
This is my first.
Hey, hold on.
Pause a moment. This is my first podcast appearance
ever.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I could pop it. I'm not gonna say that.
Don't pop anything.
I'm glad
near me. Okay.
I'm glad. I'm glad I could be your very first podcast.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, shout out to Dom for allowing me to be on the podcast, first one ever.
Well, welcome.
Hopefully not the last one.
Yeah, hopefully not the last one. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. If you give this episode negative reviews, I'll never talk to Ozzy again.
Oh, I thought you about to say you never talk to them. Okay, no, I'm cool with that.
I'll just erase Ozzy from ever.
Yeah, I guarantee the brand. If you don't like this shit, then Dom won't talk to me no more.
I'll Thanos snap him.
Shit. Yeah, that's how your friends talk to you. See how my friends talk to me?
# real friends. Actually, we need to talk about real friends.
Oh, you sure you want to get to this topic?
I mean,
this is the point in the podcast where we divert from the real shit and we turn into the road of fuckery.
Oh yeah, we're going down a dark path now. How to know your real friends when you're not real friends? Real friends. They tell you how it is. They tell you when you look like shit. They tell you when you smell like shit. But only because they care.
Only because they care, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of times I'll just be like, yo, what you doing? And I'm like, I thought I was having fun. It's like, nah, that's ass. Stop right there. Don't wear that. Don't wear that outfit. Don't put that on. Don't do that shit because you
can't have you out here looking crazy.
Can't have me looking crazy.
Yeah. Mostly because you were standing next to me. And I don't want you looking crazy next to me because then people think that I'm crazy too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I have a shirt that says full-time gains. And you look like a total tool in that shit. And I'm like,
right. Full-time. Oh, not the full-time gains.
Full-time gains. It's just a cool shirt, though. And it's orange. And I look really good in it. And it's tight. Okay. I like this shirt.
Don't. First of all, don't do that voice when you're trying to defend yourself. I don't think that's the most convincing defending voice.
You don't like this voice?
No.
I thought I'm a Lion King or something.
That voice sounds like that shirt, and that's why I didn't allow you to wear it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh. Yeah, for real.
real.
Your friends aren't gonna let you be out in the streets looking crazy.
They aren't.
If they do, and they know it, they ain't your friends.
They're not.
Those are acquaintances. Why would you even want to be acquainted with somebody that wouldn't tell you when you're looking crazy in the streets?
Exactly. And they tell you when you have something in your teeth.
Yo, don't let me walk around all day with celery or kale in my teeth.
It's not good.
I don't even eat kale. So if it's in my teeth, it shouldn't be there. Anyways, I
have a funny story.
Is it actually funny though?
Yeah, it is.
I'm just trying to let you know that when you start off a sentence with "I have a funny story," you put it at the expectation of it being hilarious.
I think it's gonna be funny.
So if it's anything less than hilarious,
it should be pretty funny.
Okay,
it's like decently funny. It's a date story.
Oh
yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Dom's dating life. Ooh.
The problem is that there's video for this.
Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Dom's dating life.
Oh goddamn.
So I went on this date with this girl. She's from Hinge. Hashtag Hinge. Shout out to Hingey. They don't sponsor it, so I'm not saying any more about that shit. Anyway, we're on a date to this spot, this burger place.
Yo, taking a chick to the burger joint? That's a move.
It's a move.
That's the move.
I was like, I got it set up, got the burger vibes already set up. Came in with my freshest T-shirt, you know.
Yeah, not that Tool ass shirt that you wore.
Not the Tool shirt.
Yeah,
left the Tool shirt at home. You know, did extra arms today. Arms looking extra juicy, feeling good. Hair is brushed. Do rag on last night. Waves on.
Yeah, nigga, tell him about it.
Like on 120, not quite 360 yet, but like 120. You know,
120, 180,
180.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, another fact you guys don't know about Dom is that he didn't do too good at math in high school.
Math or spelling.
Or that.
The good news is that I'm charming. Very charming.
Yo, whose nigga is this?
I love you, America.
Yeah.
That's all in the eyebrows. Anyway, go on a date. Meet the girl at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right. She's Indian. She's like, yeah, like I love. She's just telling me about herself.
Is she Indian or
life.
Native American? Be
She's
careful.
Indian.
Okay.
I'm not that ignorant, man.
I'm the
I know
same.
Native Americans are. I know Indians are. I
okay.
know more than you, Christopher Columbus.
Yo. Oh shit. Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, Indian girl.
The bar. She's telling me like, yeah, we're getting the drinks. First of all, she's drinking whiskey, and I'm drinking beer, and I'm like, damn, I feel like a bitch. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, but I don't like dark liquor.
No, me neither, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, that's not true.
I don't like dark liquor. Anyway. It's like a Tuesday or something too, so I'm like, I can't be getting fucked up on whiskey on a Tuesday. I got legs tomorrow, bro.
Oh, okay.
Trainer gains.
Anyway,
she's like, yeah, she was telling me how she likes spicy food and like how she eats and like all the cultural stuff, and I'm like, cool. And I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, she likes spicy food. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna show her spicy food. That's nothing for me.
Yeah.
It's a walk in the park.
Shit.
You know what I mean? Spicy food is nada. Like, I got that. Spicy what? Come on, bro.
Easy money.
So I'm like, all right. So we get she got like Brussels sprouts with some like hot shit on it, and I got a burger. But the burger got like the super hot sauce on it with the grilled jalapenos.
Let me guess.
With the
it burned your motherfucking tongue off your face.
Close.
Oh,
close.
Okay.
Close. So we're sitting there, you know, we're at the date, yada yada yada. The food comes out. I'm like, yo, this burger looks banging. I'm about to tear this up. I'm not even worried about nothing right now. I take my water, I just pour it out. I'm like, I'm not even gonna need this. Hot food is nothing. I love the hot food.
This nigga. All right, go ahead.
I take that first bite, bro. I take that first bite of that flaming hot burger. Take that bite. I start chewing. Put that bad boy down. I look up and I'm like,
he was going through it.
Yo, you can slowly just see the beams of sweat coming down. It's like 65 degrees in the bar.
Okay, that's my
it
next.
It looked like it was like 95 degrees in my head. Beams of sweat started dripping down. She looked at me and she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fucking great, girl. I ain't worried about this."
Yo, that's mad funny.
Long story short, I ate the whole burger. She looked at me, ate the whole thing
without the water.
I wasn't gonna lose. Nigga had mad water. Don't even.
Oh shit!
But she laughed. She thought it was funny, but I was like, I'm never doing that shit again, bro. I tried to be cool for
Does she know that you couldn't handle the spicy?
Oh, she could tell from the first bite I couldn't handle that shit.
Okay,
but luckily it was funny.
But luckily you're charming, like you said.
Yeah, before. I was like, she was like, oh my gosh, like you don't have to do that for me, and I'm like. Girl, I did that for me.
Yeah. Wait, so did you go on another date with her?
We did.
Hey.
We did.
Hey, it's always a good sign when you can go on another date after the first date.
It is.
It probably means she sort of kind of is into you a little bit.
Especially watching me burn my tongue. She made fun of me for a while after that, though. But
I would have been, it was a good moment.
Good shit, bro. It was great.
Sometimes you got to scorch your tongue off for a girl.
That's what I'm saying.
To prove that you're a man.
Real men burn their tongue. That's toxic
That's
masculinity,
toxic,
isn't it? Yeah, hold on. We can't get canceled in the first episode. Bullshit right now. We'll talk about that another time.
Yo, that's definitely a whole nother topic for a whole nother fucking day. Yeah, nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe. So, tell me some things, Ozzy. What you got in the docket for you? What things
bro, I'm going to Jamaica in a couple of weeks with my queen. She's going to meet the fam. Ooh. Yeah, it's about to be serious. Bro, my whole entire life growing up, my parents were like, yo, we're going to Jamaica this year. Shit that's never, like, my older sister went at one point. My mom and my dad have not been back since they left 30 years ago. Mm-hmm. My younger sister, obviously hasn't been there. Chance, my little nephew.
Chance the McIntosh.
Chance, he hasn't been out there yet, so it's gonna be a nice 5 days just chilling with them out there. I'm gonna meet a lot of my dad's side of the family that I haven't met at all.
That's dope.
Yeah, and then a lot of my mom's side that I know because he used to come up every once in a while. Yeah, so I'm super excited, bro. Super excited.
Grand old time.
Grand old time.
So, all right. So I just gotta ask.
You see, yo, let me say, Dom has a face that he makes. He's about to ask you a question it's gonna fuck your brain up.
It's not
but
that
my
bad.
brain specifically.
It's not
and
that
I'm on
bad
camera.
of a question.
No, it's cool. It's all
but
good.
You know,
put the pressure on me. It's all good.
We got a couple of shout outs for young A.
Yeah.
I want to know how the first date vibes went.
Oh my God.
I just want to know.
You heard the story last night.
Yeah, but I mean, the party.
All right, lunch. Huh?
That's what I'm saying. I want the first date. Like,
oh, first date. Oh, it was great. We watched Toy Story 4, and that was pretty much it. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't even talk to her the whole time.
There wasn't.
I reached over for the popcorn. So you want a little bit?
Yo, you just you just ate the popcorn. You know how Ozzy eats too. It's like,
Ozzy, don't get on me about how I eat, bro. At least I eat with my mouth. What you talking about? The queen. She's amazing. We did watch Toy Story 4. Toy Story. What are you doing over there?
I was going to make a love song. I was like,
if you can't see, if you're only listening to this, Dom is patting his thighs like he's in Africa.
When night has come, there we go.
I do not know the words. That's like a classic black.
Yeah, it is. Our black card's going out.
Oh, no, but long story short, man, I'm happy, man. Super happy.
I'm happy for you.
Don't ever let anybody tell you how a relationship should go.
Facts.
If you're happy, you know,
Facts.
Don't be blinded by like stupid shit. But like, if you're happy, you should just go with the flow and let that shit rock.
You should go with the flow.
Yeah, I wish this feeling on everybody that I love for real, like legit.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah, that's no bullshit.
I really want to make a joke right now, but I can't.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't ruin the moment.
I can't ruin the moment. I can't ruin the moment. I really can't ruin the moment.
Yeah. Just know I'm happy, and I mean, you could tell. You met her. You know what it is.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Hey, I'm hanging up my fucking jersey. My jersey's in the rafters. I'm retired. Bitches, don't hit my phone. Don't DM me. It's done.
Jersey.
Yeah, nah. Don't even try that shit.
The Ozzy jersey is done. Throw that shit in the wash.
Yeah.
Throw that shit.
Nah,
in
don't
the
even
cellar.
throw that shit in the wash. You burn that shit like
burn
you
it.
did. Yeah.
Dom's jersey is still worn though.
We should. Oh yeah, yo, my boy Dom. He triple doubles every night.
Oh, triple doubles.
Yeah, triple double,
I'll
triple
live up
double.
to then. Shit.
Yeah, this
I
nigga
know.
Westbrook out there. Hey, any of you ladies that like tall black gentlemen, my boy Dom, he's available. He's ready. He's ready to give you the dick. I ain't going fucking like put any like I ain't gonna try to sugarcoat it. He's ready.
Yo.
But he's also a nice guy. So let him be a nice guy, then let him dick you down.
Yo.
That's my boy.
Welcome to the podcast. Hello. Mom, I hope you aren't listening to this one.
No, hey, listen. This is not the podcast for parents.
It's not.
First of all, I already cursed a bajillion times.
It's all right. I'm going to say fuck all the time.
As we said nigga a bunch of times, a lot of people that don't agree with that word.
A lot of N-words.
Guess what? We don't care. Here, we say what we want.
That's true.
This is the podcast with Ozzy. I don't know what the rest of the episode is going to sound like.
I don't
But this
know
one with Ozzy, we make exceptions.
That's what it is.
Yeah, this is the explicit song on the album.
Ooh, explicit podcast, explicit song, explicit vibes.
Yeah.
I really like saying vibes a lot. I don't know what we're talking about.
Dom Single, and he's ready to mingle. Dom Mingle.
Oh, Dom Mingle. Oh, DomMingle.com.
DomMingle.com.
Yo,
it's a website you go to just to date Dom. It's a whole website.
Yo.
DomMingle.com.
DomMingle.com.
The Dom Mingle app.
Yo.
You might have to develop the Dom Mingle
Yo,
app.
I'm going to have to vet the Dom
Yo,
Mingle
that should
app.
link straight from like one of your Instagram or your Twitter page, straight to the Dom Mingle app. But you can't tell people what it is, and then they just have to.
Yo, hit the link in my bio. Why? Just hit the link.
Yeah.
Hit the link.
You hit them with some fitness vibes a little bit, and then that's like the lure.
Yo, well, I'm
That's the
Instagram trapping with my premium Snapchat. Yo, get my premium Snapchat.
Yo, Snapchat got that premium shit off. Premium Snapchat. That's
Yo,
crazy.
Snapchat went from being like Snapchat to being basically porn.
I think what's crazy is that I think that it started off for that purpose.
Oh, yeah, it was like a nude kind of thing.
And then kids started to use it. And then
how did the first kid get on Snapchat?
That's a good question.
That is like, Cause you like, if you had it, you wouldn't want to look. That's just very, very weird.
Yeah, I don't want to think. Honestly,
I don't want to think about how that went down.
But they did what they had to do. Now people that sex workers. We respect the sex workers.
Yeah, we respect all vibes out here. All
vibes.
walks of
life. We don't judge nobody. They're starting to use that platform to get their money. Hey, get your coins.
Premium Snapchat, baby.
Premium. Snap.
There we go.
Yeah.
Check out the cam. Catch a vibe. Ooh. Cam life, respect. I'm gonna interview some cam people.
The way you just looked at me just now made me feel like you're about to go on camera.
Oh, you think I can do it? Think I can get away with it?
Yeah, dude. For
Camera
sure.
Dom.
All right, no. I do not encourage this behavior.
Nah,
Domingo might actually have to.
Domingo might be a thing.
I like Domingo. Name this episode Domingo.
Yo, episode is called Domingo with Ozzy McIntosh. Actually, I don't know if that's a good. That sounds extra booty.
That is so trash.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I think that's pretty much.
I think that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
That's
hey,
a wrap.
Dom, my boy, thank you, for real.
Thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime you want to talk to me, that not on the podcast, you know where to hit me. Hit the line.
Same.
Yeah, for real.
Hit me up on Domingo. People out there, if you trying to get at me,
yeah,
you know. Anyway, Ozzy, if they want to follow you for more fuckery, art, or info on your show,
yeah.
Can you know your Instagram
If you want to follow me for fuckery, you gotta follow me on Twitter. That's where the fuckery happens.
Follow him everywhere.
I don't know my Twitter handle, so you gotta give me a second while I look
see
it
this? He's booty.
Yeah.
Don't know his handle, know his
Why's
name.
my flashlight on my
don't
phone?
know his shoe size, nothing.
I don't know my shoe size.
Come on, Ozzy.
I feel like a lot of people don't know their shoe sizes though. I feel like I shouldn't be judged for that.
12 and a half, baby.
Okay. Anyway,
12 and a half gang.
On both Twitter and Instagram, my handle is Ozzy McIntosh.
Not Ozzy Tracks.
I'm not even gonna answer that. That's an inside joke that we're not even gonna address. It's Ozzy McIntosh. OZZYMCINTOSH.
Well, that's Ozzy's handle. Guys, thanks so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the laughter and all around shit that went on during this podcast.
Whole lot of fuckery.
Whole lot of fuckery.
Yeah, that's all that happens.
Thanks for listening, and as always, guys, take care.
Peace, niggas.